kilometers, and then taking the Banshees from there.
Woo! Are we going after the oscillator?
That was the idea, yeah.
Woo! Not getting The revolution starts now.
Okay. Okay. Well, first, I think you'd want to try to safely make it out of the city.
That would probably be good. Ah, oh, my mouse.
Oh no.
And you still get the 5D bonus, Rory.
Cool.
For once, I almost didn't need it. I'm still taking it. Because never say no to free sets.
Exactly.
Because that is just for losers.
Yeah.
Can I get a thing under walkers and the rebel thing so I can drop the stats in here for when we do have it online? Because it's walker skill, so I assume I go under walkers. Thank you.
Oh, nice stealth.
Yeah, like, it was actually rolling sixes for a while. I'm like, huh?
Okay, well, you guys are able to essentially extract yourselves without being caught using rooftops mainly. As you're able to leap over the city wall and out into the jungle. You're able to return to the Titan under the cover of the deep dark night. Okay, I believe you're going. You're going to try to stealthily fly away.
That's the plan.
Cool. While the moons light the landscape, all it's really doing is illuminating the many treetops and canopies that practically blanket the uninhabited areas. How close are you getting to the coordinates?
Like I said, we'll land the ship at 100 kilometers and then take the Banshees into visual range from there.
Okay. You notice that as you approach. Wait, you said how much?
Ship is, you said it was 100 kilometers. You said it was 400 something kilometers away.
Yeah.
The ship is 100. We bring the ship to within 100 kilometers,
Okay.
and then we take the speeders for the last 100.
Okay. Okay. I heard 100. I was like, we're gonna walk that? Damn. Okay. Okay. Speeders. Gotcha.
And so we're taking the Banshees the rest of the way.
Okay. 15 kilometers. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you land. No problem. The area is thick with jungle. That being said, utilizing Banshees looks like it'll be difficult, though not impossible to do. I would need a repulsive operations roll to be able to successfully navigate the terrain.
Okay.
I was successful.
Well, if you like, you can ride bitch, and that's not a problem.
Did he call you a bitch?
No, I called the seat bitch.
Wait, did I miss something?
We're taking the speeder bikes in. Do you want to ride on your own, or do you want?
Oh, no. I'll ride this. Dad doesn't mind.
Why do people call it that? It makes no sense to me.
I believe it's an official biker term.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why? That's more my question.
I imagine because it's derogatory.
Because of
That's what I
why
imagine.
is it specifically the bitch seat? What makes it the bitch seat?
Okay, Rory plus 5D.
What was it, repulsor?
Repulsor lift. You also get plus 2D from your helmet.
And don't forget the maneuvering.
Because we finally got biker scout helmets.
Yeah, and we actually split the difference. I remember this. Hold on.
That's it.
Yeah, passive suite. Instead of the 3D, they give 2D.
It gives plus 2D to your repulsor lift. You still have to roll repulsor lift.
And then plus 5 on top of that?
You have plus 5D command, plus 2D from the helmet, so that's 7. And the vehicle has 4D of maneuvering, so a total of skill plus 11D.
Jeez.
Skill plus 11 dice. Holy crap, man.
Luckily I have go for dice, which means I have dice for days. Welcome to the guard, son. You're gonna need more dice. And then plus skill, which is 3D for me. 3D plus 1. Yeah. Okay, then I have to roll another one. What's it gonna do? Okay. I rolled a 1 on the power die, got 5, so it doesn't matter. So that's
So much stuff.
okay. So it's gonna be that's gonna be a thing. It's there. It's a 6. That's a 6. So non-agility for 5.
Okay. Okay. Both of you will be able to navigate this harsh environment. Lots of thudding as vines and stuff are being crashed through, and you're having to maneuver around various objects that are quite frankly annoying. But hey, it's what you have to deal with. You guys are able to essentially navigate to 40 meters away from the projected um, enemy sphere of influence. To go beyond that with the speeders, you would have to start like destroying trees in order to make physical room for you to be able to navigate through.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go on foot from there then.
I
Okay.
wore my boots just for this.
Is there a snake in your boots? Okay, moving forward.
I suppose we want sneak rolls now.
You can do a sneak roll. I would also like a survival roll, not to be caught up in natural annoyances.
Oh, I got 2 skills to command. All right.
So survival's strength.
Under knowledge.
And plus 5d to both sneak and survival.
Yay!
Yes.
No, I got it.
I have
Turn
7.
around. So the room is like a little thing.
Yes.
By clean, I mean I know where all my dice boxes
Oh, yeah, that's good to know.
are. Okay. Reaching down from the laptop down. Ah.
And then rolled a 1, so. That means he actually, minus 7 from his, so he actually rolled a 32.
Gotcha. Sky, what is your survival?
I am opening up my laptop now.
Cute.
I can't remember what my survival was off the top of my head.
No one does.
Oh, considering how often it comes up.
2D. It's 2D.
I could tell you the hard, no problem. I could not tell you that. It's a load. It's been taking forever to boot up. Ever since that last.
Diagrams.
Okay, so far the survivals are looking good.
No pressure.
Oh, the pressure!
You're a Zeltron. You'll be fine. It's not like there's been any evidence of thorn tendril plants that like to eat people.
That was my password.
Shit, I guess your password. That was your password. Damn, that's the wrong password.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking to
Yeah, I know.
you. He was like, that's not your password. Oh, wow. Oh, this is secret. Okay. I was like, what is this? Oh, I do need $120.
Yep.
Having some technical difficulties. Okay, I'm live. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. Okay, there you go. I'm moving. Nope, I lied. I'm not moving. I don't move again. I don't know why I'm so slow. And I'm gonna move.
Insert cursing montage here. Do 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 do. So do we just continue without her, or?
Yes, I'm up to do.
Oh.
Unless you, I know you have technical issues, Sierra, but look at this way, you fairly passed the roll. Moving through the jungle, all of you will hear the sounds of water. And by the way, the canopy it is pretty much pitch black. But what are you guys using as a form of light? If any?
Light amp is not going to work here.
Not under the areas of the canopy that you're at.
Okay, well, let's see what we got.
Well, there is it, not meaningfully.
Okay, well, we got.
Like there'll be strands of light that'll reveal like little pokes of centimeters.
I have IR, I have sensors, and I have a glow rod. Which would you prefer?
Which you want to use?
Well, I mean, which one would work here effectively?
Well, IR. I mean, you'd see a mess of things because of the trees and plant life and stuff. They generate heat or lack thereof.
Well, that's when we switch it. Oh no, that's for scout. Never mind.
So it sounds like the glow rod would be your best bet at the moment. That's unless you
Mining helmet.
unless you want
Obviously, mining helmet.
saying unless you're okay with IR kind of like obscuring a number of things.
No, I can do glow rod, no problem.
Okay.
Can I Can I do like the equivalent of like a hooded lantern with it, like put hand or cloth or something over it to like mute it so it's not broadcasting
Okay.
60 miles in any direction.
So you want just kind of like a dim.
Yeah.
A dim
Does it have like a dimmer? Like provide enough light, the light amplification kind of works, but not so much that we can be seen from and blow our stealth. If that's a thing.
Okay, you will eventually reach an area that has a bit more light to it. You can see it through the jungle flora, fauna, and trees.
Oh look, Reset, they have more of your droid buddy.
As far as I can see, it's a number of these.
Ooh, he's got blinking lights. Five survivor?
Sierra, did you remember the
5D?
That's a yeah, both rolls. Okay, I see what looks like some kind of silo.
That on the far right of the map is a landing pad.
Okay.
Surprisingly enough, you have yet to see the kilometer hole that was mentioned in the conversation.
No Jonah hole, gotcha.
That's some sneak in. Okay. Oh, you can see what you can see on the map.
And from what I can see, in order to sneak further, I have to walk through a wall of probe droids.
Yeah, the probe droids are moving around because they are on patrol.
See, assuming they're anything like the one I used for Reset, they have infrared, sonic, and enhanced sensors, whatever the hell that means. But it doesn't look like, at least based on the model I have, it doesn't look like they have any kind of specific radar, which means they're still in theory based on LOS with the exception of the sound sensor. So I guess we will keep an eye on them and wait to make for an opportunity when we can slip through, between, drones or whatever.
Okay.
Alright, I'm good. I could shut them down.
You could. Wait, you can shut them.
That
Before.
You have a power for that?
Disable the voice.
Okay. Well, if you could disable one to make an opening.
Are you guys talking?
Comlink.
Right here, look.
The PTP.
Okay.
Take your time, breathe, and make a hole.
And which one are you targeting?
Am I aiming for this one? Which one should I aim for?
I'm seeing what looks like it could be made a hole here.
Alright, then I will aim for that one.
Which one? I didn't see a ping.
Yeah, for some reason when I ping over here, it doesn't ping on the main screen.
Okay. Okay, I believe I'm just rolling what, strength against it?
Hold on. $26.
Yeah, I believe I'm rolling.
I think so, if I am correct.
You didn't. You don't.
I normally lock.
You have not made a big copy like you have for the.
No, I have not. I started to, but then I got lazy. But if you give me a second, I can pull up the horrors and let you know. But I want to say it was indeed strength.
Okay.
If I can find this, okay, right for that. Nope. Nope. No, I have it. Oh, here it is. Found it. The document, that is. I found the document. Oh, is that was done? We will wait 100 years for you to open it.
Of course.
Okay, so there's two.
I bet it's your update log.
Oh no, it updated. That's why I haven't been using it. In the door. Nope, not it. Okay. I'm trying to skim it. I'm trying to use the disable other electronics. Blah, blah, blah. It's hard to work. I'm just trying to press the door and didn't try to shut off. Blah, blah, blah.
That should be the accurate one. There we go.
It's like the cookies, the upload and super. I'm gonna get to the top part. The bug part. Oh yeah, it's just right there.
Okay.
That's just handy. I use it all the time.
There we go. 11.
I think I said I was 28, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there's a range of effects that happen. You have to beat it by X amount.
Let's see. Ultimate achieved by turning more. Disabled droid will overload the droid's circuitry, and the droid takes 4D damage. No armor bonuses to use it.
Okay, so it takes damage
And
though.
not. I'm gonna say if I don't beat it by more than 10, it's just out of it's disabled for a 2D round.
Okay. Well, you actually cause damage to it, so roll your, was it 4 dice versus nothing? Dang it. It's not working.
Did it roll? There we go. Oh wow, that was bad. So that's like average, right?
Okay, but I do believe it is disabled. For this many rounds.
Oh, nope, apparently my computer wants to update again. I haven't suffered enough.
I am tracking the KO duration on this thing.
I'm making a sneak roll to advance.
Okay. You are seeing that there are essentially glow rods on sticks that are planted into the ground to provide illumination.
Okay. I will continue providing them the stealth bonus.
So I need to roll another step to move.
I would presume so, yes.
How about you, Rory? What are you doing? What are you wanting to do?
Sierra, remember your brawling counts as your stealth?
Oh yeah.
Best I can figure is follow the crew.
Okay.
Until I am told to do something that's like hold action. So shit.
No, I was on that. I had it the whole time. I didn't know it. You didn't know
Okay. Heal.
But I didn't move on a. Sorry. So far, you guys.
Okay. There are a number of them that are approaching your direction.
I
Want me to do the same thing or no?
If you think you can get away with it, by all means, I will quietly draw my pistols just in case. But
You see three of them approaching. One from your left, two from the upper arc.
Which one looks like it could spot us?
Well, they all just look like small floaty droids with ocular receptors and antenna and stuff. They're heading in your direction. They're getting pretty close. And in terms of which one in particular spot you, well, how would you suggest to tell that?
Well, these are regular probe droids, right? Or they look like regular probe droids?
No, they're the they're the
And
baby
also-
they're the baby probe droids I bought for you to get your GUR.
Yeah,
Oh,
this.
yeah, so then we know the stats of them, right?
We, in theory, know the stats of them, assuming they haven't made changes to them.
So we should technically maybe sort of know their blind spot?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like they seem to rely on their eye. They have good hearing, but they don't seem to have radar or anything. So as long as it's not looking at you, you're in theory good.
Okay.
That said, if you think you can disable disable them when they get close, great. If not, I am ready to shoot if I have to, or we can just hold position and see what happens.
I will take in to disable one for you.
I have a feeling what happened is they saw Quinn. I have a feeling what happens is they saw Quinlan, so maybe they'll see him and go, "Oh, it's just one of these animals," and go away.
That's good.
What do you guys want to do?
The We're gonna wait and hold and see what happens then.
As I will hold an action to shoot the fuck out of them if it looks like they're reporting, spotting us. But
Okay.
I will hold the action to use the saber droid.
because from what I've seen on the TV show, these things act like the Hoth probe droid, so we will actually hear it getting ready to report and can do something about it.
And I'm just waiting for a signal or anything.
They take up pretty much forward and side positions in front of Quinlan. There'll be a little bit of a whir uh, as one of their arms begins moving. It's the same arm on each one. It will.
Is that the stunner arm based on resets?
Yeah, they're starting to do that spark thing, and they're going to reach out to try to touch Quinlan.
That's a brawl.
An idea. These things are tiny. They're like 30 centimeters tall.
Yeah, I know they're not that big.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone else knows.
If they're moving on Quinlan, that means I can, in theory, get behind them and take them out without being seen.
In theory.
Okay, I will move to do that.
There is another droid within your visual range, though.
I will gesture for Sky to disable that one.
Alright. You're bigger. Mm. 30.
$30? Nice.
Things will qualify as silent strike since they don't know I'm here.
What's the requirements on silent strike?
I have to attack them while they're unaware.
Yes, they are unaware of you.
Okay. I will pop the little vibro, shivvy things from my Mandalorian gauntlets and stab the fuck out of them.
Line them up.
Unfortunately, that damage roll. No, you said power doesn't apply the damage. So you still have to knock 11 off that damage because of the way the thing was. So it's actually 27 damage.
Okay.
I told it to reroll ones and street.
Okay. I think there's a way for you to tell it to drop ones, but that will actually have the number not count at all if that's what you're trying to accomplish.
No, what I'm trying to do is if I roll a 1, have it re-roll so I know what the 1 and X on the power die turns out to be.
Oh, okay, yeah, if you do it like that, it's going to be edited.
Yeah. So that's why I'm looking at it and telling you knock 11 off
Yeah.
of the damage.
Yeah.
Because it did what it wanted it to do, I just have to make sure to fact check it.
Oh, yeah, but that makes if you're not here and I have to quick reference it, that means I'm going to be wrong. Yeah, but first, the disabled droid thing, I will need a damage roll since you beat it by more than 10.
You tell me you're using dice. That was odd.
Okay, you're attacking 2 of them?
I am attacking these 2 in the back, 2 adjacent to each other, just in front of Quinlan, and she's getting the one behind me.
Okay.
So 27 damage.
So... One is down. That's what's going on. And the other one... Okay, and the other one is just damage. No, actually, it's infested.
So they're both disabled.
Okay. There is a third one.
Which is the one Sierra's in theory disabled.
No, you said the actual in line of sight. I thought you were referring to that one when you mentioned that. Okay.
No, I was stabbing this one.
No. When you said the one you wanted to disable,
Oh,
because you said it right after I mentioned there is an additional one in your line of sight.
okay.
Like,
I thought
well,
that.
disable
Yeah,
that
I was
one.
referring to this one because this is the one that could actually in theory see us when we're doing the attack.
Okay.
So she's supposed to disable that one, and I stabbed the 2. These 2.
Okay. Okay, well, the feet go down. They're stabbed. One just kind of decides to fall to the ground with a bit of a whir.
I'm going to grab their disabled corpses and attach them to the harness points on Quinlan for later use.
Do you have enough harness points for all 3?
Well, I know the one she disabled is only temporarily down, right?
Unless you did enough damage to it to permanently stop it.
I'll operate under the assumption she did not permanently disable it. So just the 2, which she's got enough saddlebag space for.
I have a 15.
Yeah, but against their strength is kind of crappy.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah,
Well, I mean, are they permanently disabled?
Do you want to take the time to analyze them?
No, I'll just stick it in his saddlebag, and if it starts moving, we'll know.
The ones you stabbed, you're pretty sure it's just down for the count.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody raising an alarm? Or?
I will need a hearing-based perception roll from people.
Aha! I actually have bonuses to that.
Perception?
Yes, yes.
Research or initiative?
This is just going to be a perception unless you're actively listening for things. Like Crow mentioned, he was actively listening for alarms being raised, so he can roll search.
Makes sense. I'm just.
I was concentrating on disabling that droid, so I will roll successfully. I rolled a 9.
Okay. um, okay. In the distance, about 10-ish meters away, you, Crow, will hear the garbled, brutified speech of lost connection, investigate disconnect.
Got another one incoming. You ready to do your thing?
Oh, okay.
Okay, several incoming.
Oh,
I
seven
think I'm
times
gonna make EMP. I think I'm gonna make EMP grenades. Oh, that's up in paper. EMP grenades.
the rock?
Can you what?
That's it. Yeah, I believe this is where we'd make a hide check.
Yes, if you want to hide from these things, yes.
Okay, I will be providing your usual command bonus. Yeah. What kind of predator are you? Don't have hide.
That's a good question. Perhaps it is something I just didn't put in there. That's a story for another time.
We're gonna get caught because the GM screwed up the stats.
Oh, no, I don't necessarily think that predators. Well, I did describe them as ambush predators, so they really should have hide.
Yeah.
Give them hide equal to the snake.
Okay. In which case he gets to add an extra 2d to that.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, brings him up to 34.
Okay. So we have a 44, a 40, and a 34.
And a 15.
And a 15 and a 1-5. Is that with his hide bonus?
Oh, no, I didn't hear the hide bonus.
Plus 5d.
Okay. I could be safe. I could be safe. $32.
Okay.
Oh, are you for real?
Booyah.
Dang. Okay.
I'm saved and delivered by Crow.
As usual.
Okay, as you guys take your positions in the shadows of the rocks, and what looks and crannies you can find, the tiny droids swarm the area, looking around.
Yeah, I got this ion rocket right now. It would take out all obscurity.
They spend several minutes looking before they return to their patrol. One, however, being grabbed by one of their buddies. And lifted off somewhere.
Who's on the droid coming?
Yeah. Having done around the security swarm, and I will remove these droids up here. What do you wish to do now? You're still at the perimeter.
I will make another command check to basically spot and whatnot as we advance further in.
Okay. You are advancing into a somewhat open area.
And that is why I am increasing our command bonus to 60 and doing my best to stick to the rocks for cover.
Okay.
Let's increase to 16.
Your command bonus is now 60 to sneak.
Okay. I need to roll.
Oh, there's a building here I couldn't see because of the way vision blocking is working.
Yeah, it was prevented because of the rock.
Well, I mean, I'm standing next to it and I can barely see it.
Well, I tried to get the line as thin as I could.
Yeah, I know.
You're standing next to it. It doesn't look like you're.
I'm in the process of moving.
Oh, okay.
I'm having some technical difficulties.
So I guess I'm sticking to the building then to try the cover bonus. Oop. Fuck. I somehow moved the blowtorch. My bad. Surprised that's not on the map layer. Or that I have control of it. Either one.
It still provides light even though it's on the map layer?
Yeah.
Sure.
At least I believe it does.
Well, it should, but I thought I read a note somewhere that would,
I can still see. So.
but now it's not even able to. We'll have to zoom in to see it.
I mean, alternatively, you can just not let me have control of it so I don't accidentally move it.
Yeah, I don't know why you have control of it either.
Okay. So there's obviously a building next to me.
Yes, there is a building next to it. It looks like a prefab building.
Are there any other buildings I should be seeing but can't because of the way the vision blocking is working?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the only building in the area, in theory.
Okay.
Okay.
I've also removed control over the glitches.
Okay. So I will signal, and keeping an eye on the droids since I'm being their spotter. I'm signaling the others forward.
Okay. You two wish to go forward. Keep in mind that even though you're sitting close to the building, you are within the illumination of one of the glow torches.
We're still good on stuff, right?
You have plus 60. You have plus 60 to stealth right now.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well,
6D.
oh wow, that's like everything. It's fun to have no dice.
Is the building labeled at all? As villains are wont to do.
Well, it's not particularly labeled. You can make me a perception roll to see if you notice something.
That is a total of 11.
You notice several antennae on top of the building, and what looks like a heavy-duty power cable that goes around the corner of the building,
Okay.
the far corner. The only labeling on it is the prefab serial number.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
And we hack into the antennas on the top of the building to get access to the communications. Maybe the security system inside. I don't know if that's how that works.
Well, the first would be see if the door's even locked, because if it's not, we can just walk in and get direct access.
But the second thing is not that there might be like a help service desk as soon as you walk in, security guards sitting there.
Based on the size of the map, I'm getting the feeling this is a little more than like a trailer.
Yeah, just a small prefab building.
So this is probably the equivalent of like the office at a construction site.
So move up behind Crow?
That was the idea. Yeah, it's like get up here next to me so that we can, if you have to hack the door, we can.
Okay, and
I don't see any building.
Neither can I. The building is apparently right here.
Okay.
But with the way vision blocking is working, we can't see it.
yeah, because I tried to get it like straight down the middle as I could. Like according to the lines, the dark door that Crow's next to should be visible.
Yeah, I can see the door.
No, it's like we can see the door, but we can't like see the building.
I will move here.
I probably would put the line inside the walls, but that's just me.
That makes sense.
There we go. Hold the door.
Okay.
So I guess I will try the keypad, see if the door opens.
Well, one moment. I believe Sky had a question about if she could hack the something about hacking
I
the
didn't say
comm.
me.
She asked if it was possible to hack the antennas,
Yeah.
which in theory it is possible with my helmet.
I wasn't going to do it. I was going to leave it to you guys. You guys are like the tech guys, right?
Do you want to intercept to see what kind of signal is coming from it?
Sure.
I'm only a tech person if you guys aren't there. And I've seen this before.
Oh, well. Okay.
First don't work. Did you try on and off again?
16.
16.
It does work.
They aren't. They aren't usual comm signals. It's You're getting a you don't know what I mean by a square wave, do you?
Not really.
How is a wave a square?
Yeah. And instead of it being, the curved frequency amplitude, it caps like a square, then drops.
Okay.
It's a digital signal, not a
Okay.
not a normal com.
So it's probably a control signal of some sort for the droids. So yeah, I will try the keypad on the door and see if it opens.
Okay.
Judo check.
You'll hear a bzzz.
Give it a good flick.
Then there'll be a voice from the inside.
No, it's a doorbell.
Who is it?
Your mom.
Mom, what you doing here? No, just no more cookies.
Glanced over to Rory. Then he glanced to Sky and give her like the sock puppet gesture.
The what? The what gesture?
Sock puppet. He's kind of making his hand, moving his hand like to speak. He's asking Sky to bullshit this guy to let us in. Since of the three of us, I think Sky's the only one who's actually invested in Khan.
Yeah.
I can actually put points on con now since I've used it.
Oh, wait, yes. There we go. Yeah. Alright. See.
Because otherwise, it's investing in Stormtrooper TLDR.
What was it? TNAP 444?
Yeah.
What was the last First Order personnel we came in contact with?
The large group at the detention facility. Sorry, the re-education facility.
Did we get one singular number or like whatever they?
Rory was able to BS a number.
All right. Well, you know what? It's not so bad. It's a 20, but it's not so bad.
Yeah, 20's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It's First Lieutenant Corporal Magistrate.
Note.
Reporting for duty.
Note that unless you're something like an officer and a few other qualifications, you don't have a name. You can keep the name, but then you're pretending to be a big deal. Just let me know.
I'll keep it. I'll keep it.
Okay.
I'll keep it.
Oh. Are you affecting a feminine or a masculine voice?
I'm talking like a low gravelly voice.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. One moment. Wait, drugs. They're important. I'm aware.
I haven't done ready if I were you guys.
I will raise my dart launcher.
I think it's those things from 18
Trying to remember what my dart skill is. This is not a missile, so that many.
What's the money that I still have it? Well, first I was hot and then I was
Okay. So you're getting ready to shoot the guy? The door's open.
Oh, in case.
And
Preparing us.
you see this guy.
Isn't that the radiation trooper or the swamp trooper or something?
Yes, Crow, you recognize this armor and the insignia is that of a radiation trooper.
Shoot him, too.
I mean, you definitely hit the guy. He wasn't expecting it. He's like, "Sir, ugh!" Is there some damage roll to penetrate armor or anything?
It doesn't. It didn't give me a damage roll.
Okay.
It just says they have to make a very difficult stamina versus sleep.
Okay. Well, given this guy is not prepared for this, I'll let the hit stand say. I'll say you hit one of the flexi material. Though because of that, reasonably speaking, if you're shooting someone that is like
Oh wait, hang on. The wrist dart does a 1d damage.
Okay.
With that in mind, can I make a retcon a called shot for say, neck looked like the biggest opening on that. So
You can, or because it actually has a damage rating, you can take it to hit bonus. Which one do you want?
Well, I caught him completely by surprise, so I'm guessing pretty decent damage bonus.
It would have the minimum difficulty of 5 deducted.
Okay, so that would leave me with a 34, and it's for every 3 I beat him, or no, every 5 I beat him by.
You get a 2d damage bonus.
So I'd be rolling 3d versus Stormtrooper armor?
Versus whatever radiation trooper armor gives you.
Which I'm going to assume is probably similar to Stormtrooper armor, so I'm guessing a soak of 4 to 5d, so we'll go with the cold shot penalty.
Okay. With the cold shot penalty, strength is that.
So I still need to roll my 1d6 though, or
Yeah, because you'll still have to penetrate.
and I'd still get a damage bonus. It would just be much less because of the cold shot penalty, I assume.
Yeah, the cold shot penalty. You're shooting for the neck. I'll say that's a 3D penalty.
Okay. Which means that effectively negates my targeting bonus, so I rolled a 29 then.
Okay.
Because my targeting theater bonus was 3D, so. 29 minus 5.
1d plus 1 damage.
1d plus 1. Okay, that was a good time to do that. Trying to do it Sky's way. Little did we know, Rad Troopers wear tanks.
That. Oh no! I'll just roll strength proper since that is not working. And it rolled exactly a 16.
Mm-hmm.
So you shoot the guy. Ugh.
How?
What?
Can I judo chop the dart so it actually injects?
if we'd be out blue window?
There we go.
See, now he only rolled a 3.
The physical armor, because I think I messed up the coding.
All I see is Crow like getting up, putting a hand on his shoulder, and kind of shoving it. He's like, shh. Alright, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Okay. I will need an initiative roll, see if people can move faster than this guy can react.
I'm gonna purposely go last.
Okay.
You would roll that on the initiative. Try to be cool. Try to use fucking dart gun.
Hey, it very nearly worked. Do you have any character points this isn't taken?
No, because we haven't gotten experience in forever. I used my last character point, I think, during the prison heist.
Ah.
I will throw you a character point.
If this was supers, that would. If this was supers, that would work.
Hey, Sierra, someone else finally said it.
What?
Someone else, Greg tried to hand over character points.
Yay! I told you sketching.
David wouldn't let COD be in Star Wars, so.
Yeah, because he has tons of bonuses as it is. That being said, Rory, you, with your quick mind, is quick on the draw. You can be on the move before this guy can react.
Well, first off, let's make sure that at least somebody's inside the building. Are we able to go into the building? Is there enough space for it?
The door's open. From what Crow is seeing, it's a small but, not super cramped area. That being said,
for me to
that being said, though, the guy is currently at the doorway because he answered the door.
You know what? Moving over to Crow's side right here. Oh, sorry. Go, essentially, snapping. Go right around here. Go around to his shoulder, kind of shimmy beside him. Hi, go to sleep. And shoot. Going for stun.
Okay.
Go to sleep, please.
So much for quiet.
Let's see. I think this is the first time I've used my blaster in a while, ever since the trial.
I am.
So stop targeting computer. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, that's strange. Okay, I have to mention that. He actually probably wouldn't be on him right now since he was answering the door. Okay.
Mighty, actually, that's right. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
You just can do it.
Yep.
Okay. Seeing this strange person suddenly with a blaster, he starts to jump back. Ring comes out, slams into him, rolls stun.
Okay. Darwin's gun.
Oh man, he rolled. I'm about to say almost all of his stuff was ones. That was crazy.
Okay. Just straight stun. No additions or anything?
Let's see, considering how much you beat him by. +1.
Plus 1 hit. Got it.
Yep. Let me see. Can you see? Cool. On the left side of that device, you recognize it as a medium range in terms of like ability droid computer.
Ooh.
Do I add the energy damage to this? For the. Blaster rifle. It's 5d plus 2. That's the stun damage, right?
Yeah, the damage. If you have it set to the stun setting, you roll the normal damage, so it's considered stun. However, because you have the +1 pip to your damage, you already have a +2, it rounds over to 6 dice.
Okay, so I'm at 6. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, I need to roll another dice then. Nice.
Wow! He gets hit, goes flying, hits the back of the wall. Is down. The secret droid in front of you, along with the others around, you will hear coming from the air, somewhat staggeredly. Intruder detected. Intruder detected.
God,
Shit.
that's why I didn't want to shoot him.
Crap. You said there was a robot control center?
There's a droid computer right here.
Droid computer? Any way I can squeeze past Crow and go to the computer to see if I can just turn off that alert?
It would take you an action to utilize the computer.
Do map, right? Yeah, crap. So at least use the rest of my action to get up there, then?
Yeah, if you have enough movement left, which you should, you can squeeze past Crow and get there. I assume he'll let you through.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, crap.
As you rush over, Quinlan, it is Quinlan's turn.
Okay, since Crow goes right after him, I'm just rolling them both at the same time.
Okay. Quinlan is agitated.
Okay, Quinlan's going to move in and wait for his vision to correct so I can actually see what the fuck's in the room. I don't think Quinlan has sight.
It's Quinlan. What does Quinlan say?
Or is the room just that tiny?
It's not a large thing.
Oh no, I thought it was a little bit bigger than that. Okay, that is the entire room. In which case, I guess Quinlan will run in and pounce this droid over here.
That droid is already disabled.
Oh, well, then I guess he will pounce this droid.
No, I don't know if Quinlan can tell the difference.
Is it on the ground, not moving?
Yeah.
Then it probably doesn't count. I assume he's trained to go for targets that are still moving. That seems like a fair assumption.
It does seem like a fair assumption, yes. Still one thing. Okay.
I think he's doing a fight takedown on the droid.
Okay.
And that does a total of 23 fighting damage.
Okay. 23. It cracks open the top module. In one fell swoop, the sword is down. An acrid taste fills Corey's mouth.
And he rolled a 1 and a 6 on his dodge, but it's okay because everything's disabled.
What are you shooting?
Well, it doesn't look like there's anything left in the room to shoot. So I'm going to take a step into the room so I have the building as a little bit of cover.
Okay.
I'm guessing the other droids are now. Do they seem alerted?
Yes.
And I guess I will spray the 3 closest to me.
Okay.
Which I think is this guy, and this guy, and this guy, based on my LOS.
Okay.
So those blaster shots will go to them.
Two plus 1.
Oh, I forgot he could take 2 actions. I mapped him for no reason.
However, clawing and then biting counts.
Oh yeah, but he took a dodge and a bite, and it says he can do 2 actions in a round without me.
Yeah.
I mapped him for no reason. Okay, so they did. You said plus how much?
2d plus 1. Oh shit!
So plus 10. So 44 damage.
They explode in brilliant flashes of light that momentarily illuminate the area. You've done so much damage that aside from scrap metal, they're not salvageable.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if this goes well, I will end up with a small army of mini droids, and I'll be suddenly like the was it the Seventh Sister?
Yeah. Wow, this move is nice. They are converging.
Oh, you want to charge the guy who's holding the door and has opportune shot? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Remember, Sky's in Mark mode. You got a phone call.
Okay. That just means I can't do anything to her.
Yeah, they can still surround her. They just can't attack yet.
Now. Reminds me of how in D&D, our fighter who went arcane managed to do that disruptor era, the one that makes you just if they fail a will save, just teleport away from existence for a little bit. There was only one enemy. They teleport. I was like, oh, well, that's all our turns. Get around the square, and they're back. It's a stab.
Okay, well, that's okay. We can play this game.
Yeah.
One Zotron, 10 droids.
Oh, damn. You notice that these guys, when they're floating and attacking, they're being incredibly coordinated for droids.
Almost as if the computer was coordinating them.
Perhaps. I see a dodge of 45, but these guys are going essentially fisticuffs with you, reserving them zap you via a brawl attack.
Okay, I know I'm going to make the DC for opportune shot because of all the bonuses. That's not a problem. So, give me a minute while I tally up all my. I don't think opportune shot counts for map, does it?
I don't usually use opportune shot.
Double check that.
So I know it would consume ammo.
Oh yeah, obviously it consumes ammo. I was aware of that. But these are all trying to go for Shocky Shocky?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'm guessing they're all going for me since I'm the guy in the middle.
Yes.
Opportune shot. Trained to use a pistol. Following successful, may make a brawling skill check. Success indicates he has opened his opponent's defenses and may make an immediate attack at point blank range, but is at minus 1d. So I guess that does count for map. And there are how many of them? I see. Is it 3, 4?
There are 6.
And all 6 of them are trying to get me?
6 of them are trying to attack you, yes. There's more than 6 here. A 7th just arrived. They blend in for me too. And an 8th. So grand total 8. Grand total. Though I need to slightly adjust that attack roll.
Okay, I am opportuning.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go for 5. Not my best work.
Okay.
That's point blank, whatever that means.
Difficulty of 5, though they aren't reaction dodging or anything. So you're dealing with a +1.
+1 damage? Yeah, that's 24.
And how many of them were you getting?
5. Are they in the salvageable category or the toast category?
They are salvageable if you have an engineer.
No. I need the droid engineering skill?
Yeah.
Which we do not have.
I need to pick that up. Or someone needs to pick that up.
Yep. Which requires 5D in repair in droid repair first.
5D in droid repair. Like specifically droid repair.
Yeah. Now that does mean in your case, because you have 4 dice and tentacle, all you need is 1D in droid repair, and then you can.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was wondering.
A total of 5D, not 5D of straight skill. A total of 5D,
Okay.
including stat.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yep, you detonate all 5 of them. Sky, it is your move. I assume you are still in. A fun conversation. I imagine it's work. Okay, people can re-roll initiatives, and Sky will have her turn when she comes back.
That's much.
Okay, are people ready?
Got all my shit in.
Quinlan goes first.
I'll do him in a minute.
Okay, what is Peppy Fountain?
He will run out, and I guess counts the closest one, which would be this guy.
Okay. It appears to not be moving, but salvageable after he takes a bite out of it and rips apart a chunk of its, a smaller chunk of its torso. Crow.
So step out, and gonna take 3 shots at. I guess these closest 3 on to the map left.
Okay, map left. Gotcha. Which is that. Okay. So to confirm the ones around Scott.
This one.
Yeah, okay, so the ones around Scott.
Okay. This one. Yeah, and the one you just X'd out.
Go down.
Beyond salvage down.
Engineer down.
Oh.
Okay. They and Rory are going to move at the same time. Rory, I will grant you priority.
I want to activate the computer and say, find out how to turn off the droids, or better yet, turn off intruder alert.
Okay, which one of those are you doing? Or are you wanting to do?
Well, first off, what's on the screen?
What's on the screen? You're seeing a somewhat intermediate interface. Various statuses. The droid computer here is coordinating all of the droids here, allowing them to operate far more effectively. From here, you can issue various commands. You can. There's a section of the screen that shows their positions, and you can drag and move individual ones, and it'll give them movement commands, kind of like if you're playing an RTS on the touchscreen. You also have broader commands like different kinds of patrols, calling in for maintenance, the capture of something. You could conceivably just turn them off.
Is there a command for them to stand down?
Yes, there is. Okay.
Stay. All droids and facilities stand down. And let Chrono. Okay, I think I fixed it.
Okay. All of the secret droids here will just start floating in place.
Okay.
Their arms will go lax.
I will round up the ones that have had their asses kicked and stick them in Quinlan's saddlebag.
Okay. Like the ones you believe are salvageable?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've already had them in the loot, right?
Well, not all the ones with X's on them are salvageable.
Based on the count you gave me of,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on the count you gave me when I was asking after I blew them up.
Okay, good.
And I have a note on the loot crate that X number of them require engineering to get online.
Okay.
I assume they will not be brought online anytime soon. But as soon as somebody gets an engineering skill, or we happen to find an NPC with an engineering skill, which we might have back at the city, but
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I jumped the gun again. Back on it.
Yeah, you did fine. You covered for our mistake, and nobody got hurt. We just expended some easily replaced blaster rounds.
But in return, we did get third parts.
We got parts, and
We have some dude. Also, I've never seen that one before. What is it?
radiation trooper.
Radiation. Immediately starts looking at.
I'm not getting any, Geiger thing, so I wouldn't be too worried right now. But
I know, but still, the fact that logically, a radiation trooper
would be in a
uses
hazardous
radiation.
environment, which probably is tied to that hole we came to check. That said, is there anything in here that might give us an idea of what the hell they're doing out here? Does the computer have anything? Is there a data pad, or
Let's find out.
There's
I
a
will go through the computer if you need be.
the droid computer here looks to be just for coordinating and controlling the secret droids. However, on the other side of the small, I believe you described it as a trailer, there is a chair with a ARM computer next to a computer display.
Oh. You want to check that, or should I send reset?
I can check it out.
Okay.
This seems pretty standard.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go outside and check out the the power connections and everything. See how easy they would be to disconnect for the purposes of looting this trailer.
Okay. It's a prefab building. It's pretty easy to disconnect. The cable literally goes to a power box that's on top of the building, and there's a ladder on the right side that will take you to the roof. So yeah, it's fairly simple. If you notice the power box earlier, you're probably just going to shot it.
But by not shooting it, we can actually, not have to repair it later. I'll make a note to reset of when we're leaving. Make sure to harpoon this. You have the Kaital, pick it up.
The area you're in does have the jungle canopy, which is why they have the glow rods around, because there's no moonlight really filtering in here.
Okay, in which case it'll be easier to bring the Banshees in and harpoon it that way.
They brought it in pieces.
Still, they must have been small pieces. Unless they're off speeder.
Walls are like thin, so you can slide walls in and stuff. Because the project, the building is supposed to be something easily constructed.
That still implies they carried it in by hand. Then the vehicle couldn't get in here, from what you were saying about the Banshees.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can, in theory, carry the computer around?
The computer to the left.
Either one of them. But
you could, in theory, carry any individual components out. If you try to do the trailer wholesale, it's too large.
Is there like a repulsor hand truck around they probably use for moving this stuff?
If there was one, it's on the area now.
Okay.
You were checking the computer word?
Yes.
Okay.
They do.
Looking at the computer, it does have a various amount of information on it, including that about 50 meters to the northeast is the how did you call the pit? The site of the oscillator.
Okay.
Though Crow looking in that direction always sees trees. You are also seeing various power monitoring. For example, the doors are on at the oscillator site. It appears that while it is a rather deep hole in the ground. There has been a wall erected with a door as security. Um, it's a current service is active, though there is a note from I from I-57 that work is to be concluded in 3 hours. And for Trooper in R 772 to contact Aquarius or Afrobase for liftoff of the oscillator. From what you're seeing here, the oscillator is a because you have it on the screen. It's a 900 meter in diameter object going down 678 meters.
What the hell?
You're also seeing on this map scaffolding internally around it, so it's not affixed to the ground. It's more like the area around it was rigged to allow the construction of this thing, and then for it to be detached and lifted to another location.
Any indicator of what the hell it is?
I would need a technical roll or an appropriate knowledge roll for that.
I'll try technical first.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna, kind of hover up to the canopy level and start, I guess, trying to make an opening in the canopy using the repulsor setting on the gauntlet. To kind of bend the branches.
Directly where you are?
Around the trailer area, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Make a hole so we can lift the trailer out later.
Gotcha. Don't need any skill for that. It's
Yeah.
simply not any stress.
Uh, 29. Oh, yeah, fine.
Nice. It's nice having max technical stat, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. From what you can tell here, it is the oscillator. Ooh. Heals. It is technology we've only heard whispers about, at least in terms of the sheer scale that this is on, at least. The oscillator specifically here looks to be a blown up and refined um, thermal oscillator. You're seeing various modifications on it. While this isn't exactly blueprint level, it is fairly detailed. And it looks like this is this has been modified to not only safely channel and convert vast quantities of thermal energy as if for geothermal power. It has also been modified to convert kinetic energy into power, along with stabilizers throughout it, much like a earthquake-proof foundation. However, you're also noticing some drills in it that would once plugged, quote unquote, somewhere, would affix itself. You have a feeling there's a little bit more to it than that, but again, these schematics aren't entirely detailed because it's just supposed to be a representation. A device such as this, from what you're seeing, could stabilize on a planetary scale, local area from seismic shifts, along with handling, again, safely handling vast quantities of power. Looking at it more closely, it appears to have attachment points on what would be ground level. So it looks like it's supposed to affix to something else. Supposedly, um, it could directly funnel like raw power into whatever it's connected to. So we're talking about the ability to have an incredibly high efficiency ratio here. So you could do things like power and incredibly strong planetary shields, um, um, massive, massive ground-based facilities. Um, if it's something to like a beam power emitter, it could it could power a beam transmitter theoretically enough to remotely power large-scale star destroyers. So clearly this is a massive scale power component, and perhaps safeguard for some of the features you're looking at it for something. Looking at it further, you said it roll a 29. That's close enough to 30 on this too. You'll see that there is a. It's not labeled, but from what you can tell, it looks like it's a energy convergence component to effectively act as negative resistance uh, to the power flow. Effectively, it's amping whatever power would be coming through this thing, while doubling as a stabilization unit. Um, while you're not getting while you're not getting like proportions or anything, um, you are seeing here that this would require, in order to function without tearing itself apart, it would require some sort of building material that is incredibly thermally conductant, which you would know, being a coal miner, that you guys were mining some unusual material.
I couldn't remember, and I didn't know what the material was,
But yeah, if I remember correctly, I think you talked to a few people that theorized it was something thermally conductant.
So yeah, one thing, Rory's gonna go over that code phrase thing and kind of basically copy and paste that. If you just kind of like, okay, that's it. Hey, Crow, I think we found the big project. Wow. Yeah. And just start explaining all that as best I can.
Okay, going by that, it sounds like we can't steal it.
No.
Which brings us to, can you safely destroy it? Without, cracking the continent or something.
Well, part one would be cracking the material. that would depend on how well they've refined it and how really thermally conductive it is. 3 get, well, and then part 2 would be having to deal with all that thermal energy that's a lot of energy.
Well, in theory, couldn't you use that thermal energy to cause the first part? I say I'm not an engineer, but this sounds like one of those systems where it's incredibly fragile and finicky. So we just need to make some part of it not do what it was supposed to do, and the rest of it goes like dominoes.
And there is the part where there was something that basically doubles the energy of it. So, if I remember that correctly, right, David?
Yeah, there was. Well, the material itself acted like negative resistance. There was um, a convergence component that was able to amplify that even further and double as a stabilizer for the extra energy.
It would be a stabilizer.
Yeah.
So
the component, because you actually saw it on the screen, is at almost the lowest point on the oscillator.
So hypothetically, I don't know. We could try messing with that because it could try amplifying it but not stabilize it. That could do something. I don't know though. This is this is like trying to blow up a bomb with another bomb.
My experience, that usually works.
Well, I mean, this is like trying. This is like trying to get inside to a bomb without blowing up the other bomb. Maybe, I don't know. I'm bad with analogies. But
Point is, get inside, kick a few things, and see what happens.
Also, this whole thing of them picking it up. I just want to know what they're wanting to use this thing, because this could power off Coal Hall for years on end, probably. Maybe even have a Zinti.
Well, whatever it is, it can't be good if they got it all the way out here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So the sooner we break it, the better.
Does this computer have any communications, like between this outpost or anything like that, or anything like that?
Yeah, it can. It does have a comm suite. It can talk to the site or talk to command according to the note that was on there from whoever was inside. It is still actively being worked on because its projected completion time is 4 hours.
Alright, so looking at this, I don't think there's a way to tell like past communications that have been made, right? This isn't a communication tower. This is some kind of outpost thing or something.
It doesn't appear to keep any logs aside from the simple messages being relayed from the oscillation work site. Because it basically instructions were left for this guy to do things.
Yeah, that's right. And just as a curiosity, what was his name? I take a look at his helmet and all that, or their helmet.
In our 5763.
I don't recall Rad Trooper equipment, but I did think they pack anything that would be particularly useful right now.
Oh no, I was just getting his numbers.
Well, I know what you were doing. I was just thinking about looting him, and it was like I don't think he'd have anything that wouldn't be worth grabbing on the way out versus now.
No, what I'm saying is not going to be necessarily on him or some of the auto items, but it is in the trailer.
Right.
There's the red armor itself. He has 2 blaster carbines. Uh, 3 concussion grenades.
Okay, it might be useful.
Oh, jeez, come on, there we go. A vibroblade that's off to the side. A force pipe that's also off to the side.
The hell?
A force pipe?
Random. As in what the Imperial Guards carry.
As in the Red Guard?
Yeah.
As in the... Oh my... What's that doing here?
It's on the sheet.
I don't recall them carrying that. Okay. Alright, so once I'm done clearing the tree line, I'm gonna come in, strip the guy, of the armor and the gear, binder cuff him, and leave him outside, I guess, like, kind of, wedged up into a tree so the predator, so he doesn't get eaten by bears or something randomly before he wakes up.
Anything I should do with the robots? Maybe just put them on, just turn them off, probably?
I'd say, yeah, turn them off, bring them inside and turn them off.
Yeah. Go into the other computer, order them to gather in the trailer.
Like 5 more?
Be powered on.
Six, 7, 8.
Oh, 8 more. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we need in there, so... Should all shells charge you?
No, because I want to take this with us.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, sorry. 9.
Cool.
All of the little bots. Huh.
They're all so tiny.
We don't actually have concussion grenades yet. We have concussion sticks. You said 3 concussion grenades?
Yep. Okay. With that, I take it you guys are going to approach the site itself.
Mm-hmm.
Going down the appropriate path from the landing pad. All you see is tree and path, tree and path, tree and path. Before suddenly the path in front of you dissipates. More specifically, everything around the path. As the path itself, the kind of gravel is still there, but the trees that are all around suddenly vanish as you are in a roughly kilometer circle underneath a holographic dome. Down a inclined ridge is the vast capped, somewhat capped pit. There's transparency on top of it. You can still see the hole itself going down further than you can see. Workers still moving on it. From the way it looks, it is receiving some small amount of independent power to keep its operations currently ongoing.
You know, it kind of looks like one of those old droid things that I've seen in politics, the little Clone Wars, you know?
Mm.
You ever seen those?
A few.
Yeah.
Okay. With that vast concealed operation out of the way, I will have to end it here.
And then this guy says it looks like a boob.
One could say that the capped off thing is kind of like a giant nipple. But yeah, I every time I think, yeah, this is gonna be the last session for the mission. It's not.
You thought wrong.
Okay. Yeah.